Hello, I'm Lawrence Chard. Welcome to our Chards Coin and Bullion Dealer YouTube channel. Wow, we did a very short, quick video yesterday. It was a short, it was 2.5 minutes, and it's very difficult for me to speak for less than 2.5 minutes at a time. I feel like Ken Dodd, you normally have to drag me out for midnight if I get talking about anything. But anyway, like Ken Dodd, well, no, unlike Ken Dodd, I'm still alive, but I don't know how much longer for. So, why did we do a quick video yesterday? Well, it was a very exciting day. We got our first delivery of the new 2026 Britannia bullion coins. We got gold ones and we got silver ones. Platinum ones will come later to follow, we think. And this was a big delivery. In actual fact, we only got part of it, because we do, very complicated, but our logistics got complicated in the last year or so with our London office. We now use a kind of midpoint staging post with our security company, and some goes into their vault at a secret location, but a lot of it comes here to Blackpool because this is where we actually stock and dispatch most of our stuff from. A small amount of stuff went to Garden, our London office, so that people who call in there can actually see what we've got. But yesterday we didn't have time to actually shoot the full-length video. So here we go. Here is the more boring full-length version of what we did yesterday. Where do we start? Well, I always start with the biggest, most expensive one. Then I slap things on the desk and make a noise on the sound thing. And Christian goes, "Oh no, I've got to get that out, the sound thing." And it'll deafen people. Here we go. This is it. How close can we get it? A 1 ounce gold, £100 face value, with Britannia and lots of security features, and it's got King Charles III on that side. But don't worry, we'll show you big high-res pictures up here. They'll look like balloons coming out my mouth or my head. That's the 1 ounce one, which I showed yesterday. And that's all I got to show yesterday. So what should we show next? No, why don't you tell the ladies and gentlemen about the security features on the gold ones?
Yeah, so the majority, well, all of the gold Britannias have the security features, and
not just the 1 ounce ones, then.
Not just the 1 ounce ones. The fractional sizes that we've got in stock have the security features.
Shows what I know, doesn't it?
But no, it's marketed as being the most secure bullion coin in the world, and that's because there is a latent image on the reverse, and that changes between a trident and a padlock depending on the angle the coin is held. We also have microtext around the edge of the coin, which reads Decus et tutumen.
You Borg?
Did I pronounce that wrong?
Well, I'd say Decus et tutamen.
Okay.
But then you're not fluent in Latin, are you?
Definitely not, no. But I do know that translates to an ornament and a safeguard, and that surrounds the figure of Britannia on the reverse, as you can see on screen now. There's also tincture lines, and that is basically to reinforce the security, and the Royal Mint reintroduced the traditional art of tincture lines. That depicts colours and patterns on metal, and it's really hard to recreate, and that's on Britannia's shield, where you can see the Great British flag. There's also surface animation in the background, which is micro details on the coin, and they combine together to create the illusion of waves rolling behind the figure of Britannia.
Britannia, you didn't want that, did you?
I mean, I'm sure some people did.
Britannia waves.
So yeah, the Royal Mint, they were one of the first mints in the world to use these advanced lasers, and they're used in medicine and aerospace as well, as a little fun fact. So yeah, the most secure bullion coin in the world.
Right, my bit again now.
There we go.
All right, so that's the gold ones. So now we'll show you silver ones. Now, the observant out there may have noticed I'd taken the lids off these, because just before we started I got a little bit of a lecture and a talk from Christian about the twist off, because in a video a few months ago I was there with a tube like this and I was trying to snap the lid off it, and Christian was saying no, it's a screw one. Well, really? Okay. And quite a lot of people saw the video and falling back laughing and said, I can't believe Lawrence Chard doesn't know that they're screw top lids on those tubes, not not kind of snap-off ones. And I think somebody else says, well, he only does the gold ones, so he has minions to get them out for him, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh, so here you go. This is how I normally do it, and try and and what I've learnt is. So what I do have to remember now is more music, maestro. Here we go. What song next? Come on, let's twist again.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing Twist and Shout.
Like we did last summer. Anyway, there you go. So that is the silver one, and I'm getting this out with my fingernails, so I don't put fingerprints on it. There we go. We got the silver one. Now, what's special about the silver ones?
Well, again, they've got the security features on the 1 ounce of the silver. The fractional sizes of the silver coin don't have the security features. But yeah, it is, again, 1 3 ounce of the precious metal within that coin. And I've managed to have a look at quite a few of them, and yeah, really nice finishes on those coins.
Oh, yeah, to mention the fact that there's no milk spot in any of these we've seen.
Yeah, well, there isn't. There definitely isn't on the ones that we've quality checked so far. No milk spots, so that can only be a positive thing. But again, it is a natural process with silver coins, so...
Ooh, excuse me, because while you were talking, I saw what looked like a little foggy spot on this, and people watching this will be cringing about me just gently wiping this with my 100% pure cotton, custom-made t-shirt. My number 9 t-shirt, and actually what I saw has wiped off very easily, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't harmed the coin. So was that a fingerprint? Right, a long time ago I used to say rather facetiously that some of these Royal Mint coins were untouched by human hand because they were packaged by Welsh people in the valleys, boyo. And if I'm not careful, we might get trolled for that remark. But it was supposed to be a joke. And, don't take it seriously. Yakidar, and what else should I be saying in Welsh to actually placate our Welsh cousins down there? Maybe I should say Plejol Wifam Gulad. But people will be laughing at that, about my awful Welsh accent. Well, sorry about that, but there you go. Right, now, I'd like to show you the half-ounce silver ones. Where are they?
Where are they? Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, where were the half-ounce silver ones?
They're not here.
Why not?
Well, unfortunately, I feel like it's a Royal Mint exclusive, that one.
I hadn't remembered, but of course, we're just hamming it up for the video here for a bit of entertainment. Yep, and I don't know why, I think I only realised a few days ago that the half-ounce silver ones are being made. I think they've been produced, but they're a Royal Mint exclusive. And I think this means that you can only get them from the Royal Mint, which is a bit of a shame. Yes, this year, for probably the first time for ages, we've decided we're going to stock all sizes right from the start. Which we don't always do, because we don't sell enough of the small ones usually to make it worthwhile. They sell too slow, we get stuck with some, but this year may be different, and our customers often appreciate the service, and some of them say, oh, I'd like to buy the whole range and every size from you, because I'm dealing with the UK's number 9 coin and bullion dealer, not having to deal direct with one of the A2 claimed to be the number 1. So there you go, it's a bit frustrating. It's frustrating for us, but, we're big boys, we've been around. This happens many times a year that we can't have something that we would like to actually stock. And I can understand the Royal Mint. I think it's in their idea, this will mean that we get customers' names and addresses to add to our database, that's fine. But what happens if somebody wants the whole set of 8, that's the 4 gold and the 4 silver, or they just want all 4 of the silver ones, or maybe they only want half-ounce ones. They can't buy them from us, or one of our other competitors. The only place they can buy all 8 from is the Royal Mint. Now, some of our customers, believe it or not, don't want to deal with the Royal Mint, they'd rather deal with us. And there are other dealers out there as I probably should say. Can't remember the name. You want the name of a couple of good ones? It'll come to me later. I'll see if I can think of any. Unfortunately, if you're one of these collector customers who wants one of each, then you're probably going to have to buy one from the Royal Mint and the rest from us or dealer A or dealer B or some other dealer, which means you're going to pay 2 lots of postage, which is a bit of a pain. Or you could wait and see if we get any secondary market ones later. You never know, we might do, but then they might be scuffed. It might be years later, we don't know. And I actually posted about the half-ounce one, so was it today or yesterday, only being a Royal Mint exclusive, and I got surprised because somebody, this is on Silver Forum, some member came along and said, "Oh, thanks for explaining that, because I've been wondering why I couldn't see any half-ounce offers anywhere." And I responded to say, well, thanks for appreciating that, but this is just what we do automatically. We try to we think from both sides, or all sides if we can. We think about it from the sides of our customers. I've been doing that for 60 years, and it's automatic. What do people want? It's just convenient. It's not just about us. It's not just about making money. It's about keeping our customers happy. It's also a long-term strategy, because if our customers are happy, they'll probably come back to us again, and they'll recommend us to people. It's a long-term strategy, because we get some people that go, "Oh, you haven't got any half-ounce ones, I'm not buying from you," and then post a 1-star review on Trustpilot. Anyway, I'm wittering on too long. So, the half-ounce ones, have they got the security features on or not?
Well, we'll pop a picture up on screen now.
Have we got a decent photo of the half-ounce silver one?
Well, we could use the Royal Mint's...
yeah, but have we got a good photo? Because ours are realistic, aren't they? And the Royal Mints have like a black shadow over where it looks like they got the lighting wrong. And I mentioned this to the team from Ghost Studios yesterday. Came in to do some extra quick photo work for us. And they said, "Oh yeah, it's awful, we've seen it." So Royal Mint, if you're watching this, we could give you some lessons in photography. We could lend you Ghost Studios for a while.
I'm actually on the Royal Mint's website now, and the half-ounce do have the security feature, but the rest of the fractionals below the half-ounce don't have any security features, and the background is slightly different as well.
Oh.
And we'll pop some pictures up on screen for the viewers at home to see the difference in the background between the 1 ounce and the fractionals.
Yeah, so if you put half-ounce on, sorry about the quality of the photos. Don't blame those. So it's possible that the half-ounce silver one is actually the most secure bullion coin in the world, because not only can you not get one from us or from A or B or Dominic or Harry, but you've got to buy it from the Royal Mint and only the Royal Mint, and that way you'll know that, unless it started making fakes, that that's the real thing. You'll be all right, yeah? You have to pay extra postage, so sorry about that. What's next? Anyway, there you go. Do you want to see the 1/4 ounce ones and the 10th ounce ones or not?
Well, we could pop the images on screen as well. And I mean, those fractionals are great for people who are sort of wanting to invest on a budget. And that's something that we're really trying to educate people on at the minute, that, you know, if you can save for a 1 ounce Gold Britannia or a sovereign, then do. But we have got fractionals available, so we can sort of cater towards everyone's budget, really.
Yeah. Now, I do very often tell people the first starting point, if you're a UK investor in precious metals, read our webpage, which has got the title Advice Guide for UK Bullion Investors. We'll put a link on the description so you can have a look at it. And on there I say, buy gold, because there's no VAT on it. Buy silver if you like it, but you'll pay 20% VAT. And also, the production cost of a 1 ounce gold one is not much more than the production cost of a 1 ounce silver one. So you pay a far higher percentage premium just for the manufacturing cost than you do with gold. Gold ends up being the more efficient purchase and the better prospect of being a good investment. I'm not trying to knock silver. Some people love it. I like silver. And it's very cheap. Gold-silver ratio is about 80 odd to 1 at the minute, 83 to 1 this morning, I think. So it's great. But it ends up, you buy the 10th ounce ones, and these cost you about double the silver value. So it's not a great investment, But I would say, you know, it's not just investors that buy these. People buy them for gifts, and also because they want a set. They want all four, which makes sense. So we don't knock it, but we do have those. Now, here's the thing. We also do tubes. Somebody also asked this morning. Oh yeah, somebody asked, what about the tubes of 10,000 silver ones? And a few years ago, we used to do some product pages, a tube of, and a monster box of, in all the different sizes. And that was so people could easily buy a tube or a monster box or whatever it was. And we stopped doing it. And the reason we stopped doing it is because it gives us an IT and programming headache, just to make sure that things work properly. It's quite complicated. If there are any techies and programmers out there, you'll know what I'm on about, and you can probably tell me better than I know. But anyway, there you go. So, what am I saying? How many in the tube of 1 ounce gold ones?
10 Gold Britannias in the 1 ounce.
Good. What about the half ounce ones? How many in the tube of 1 ounce ones?
In a tube, oh, well, you don't get them in a tube, do you?
No, I don't know why they don't come out in the tube. Don't ask me. Somebody will complain. These come in the sheet for some reason. Well, I can tell you, there's 20. 4x5, 20. I worked it out on my fingers, but I borrowed some toes while I was at it. So that's a bit weird, isn't it? These are 10s, those are 20s. No, you get 10 ounces, which means in the quarter ounces, they're probably tubes of 40, aren't they?
I'm actually not sure, so we'll just hold up 2 seconds and I'll have a quick look.
Know.
I should know this.
You're the expert on this.
You'd like to think so.
It'll be 29 or
Do you know what? If we had a tube product on our website, I could have just gone on and had a look.
You could, yeah.
I think, well, I know...
19?
19, you are correct, yeah. You are right, yeah. Because the 10th ounce is 16, isn't it?
That was a song, wasn't it, by... Was it Robert Hardcastle or somebody? No, 19?
I think you might be right. Well,
I'll do... With the average age of the US soldier killed in the Vietnam War, or something like that. It's an interesting song to listen to.
Interesting fact.
I might have got the guy's name wrong, but there you go. So the quarter ounce gold are 19, are they?
25.
That's quite a good number. 25 quarters, so you get 6.5 ounces in one of these tubes. 10 ounces, 6 and a quarter ounces. Yeah, all right then. And how many 10 ounce golds did we say? All Christians looking up. We have been ridiculously big. And I'll tell you something. If a management consultant or an expert came in here, or a banker or anybody who'd done a business degree or something like that would know. They'd look at one of our KPIs, and I just looked at one before I came in to do this video. And we came in at about 4 o'clock or just before 4 on a Friday. And we've got a screen up in one of our rooms where we have some of our customer service team. And it tells me that today we had answered 43 incoming phone calls out of 184. So by the end of the day, it'll be 200 or more. We might have answered 50, I don't know, unless we can get busy, get on callbacks, or unless we've got a team calling them back tomorrow. And that is absolutely appalling. Almost anybody, anywhere that knew anything about business would say this is awful. This is a terrible way to run a business. On the other hand, I would say it's not the world's worst problem, and this is demand. And there's another easy kind of answer. Well, just employ some more people. Yeah, what do? Just get the first 20 people in off the street. Say, right, you're on sales. We don't actually have a sales department or a sales team because a lot of people, I would say 80 or 90% of salesmen are very pushy and rather arrogant and possibly dishonest, and they're probably on commissions. And in a lot of cases, all they care about is how much money they're making out of you. They don't care whether they're telling you the truth or they're lying to you, as long as they get their money and they get the check and the bonus at the end of the month and a pat on the head from the boss. Now, we'll get salespeople out there that say, no, you're maligning us. I didn't say everybody's like that. I said a lot of them, too many of them. And I really detest that when I get a pushy salesperson. Really, I'll walk out the store. If I had the time, I might stand and argue with them or bait them or have some fun. But no, I really dislike that. And I think E.E. Cummings said it best. He was an American poet and linguist, and the first line of one of his poems starts, "A salesman is an it that stinks excuse." Now that partly explains, can I agree with it, partly explains why we don't have a sales team. Anybody that's dealing with a customer service or customer care team are there to try and match what a customer wants with what we can supply. Sure, we've got to do it to make a profit. We're running a business. And we try to keep everybody happy. When demand is huge, we can't do it. So a little point from that. If you want to order some of these from us now, yep, we're happy to do, but please don't expect to get them the day before yesterday. Our standard dispatch standard is within 2 working days, and it generally takes a day after that for them to get delivered if Royal Mail get their finger from out of their rear end. Are we allowed to say that?
I mean,
we said it.
You've
now,
said
it's too late. And some people blame us when the postman's late, would you believe? We don't have that. If you want these yesterday, buy them from somewhere else, even if you've got to pay more money. Please do not buy them from us and then whinge or put us a 1-star review on if they didn't arrive 3 days ago. Right, that's it. What else have I missed out, Christian?
well, we were just talking about the tubes and my lack of knowledge on how many gold coins go in each tube. So the 2026 quarter ounce, that's 25 gold coins per tube. The 2026 10th ounce is again 25 coins per tube. And this is where it gets a bit weird. So the quarter ounce silver coins is a tube of 19.
Oh, yeah, okay. Paul Hardcastle, I
The
think.
10th ounce silver coins,
29.
16.
Oh, yeah, 16. I should have known that, yeah. This is okay for computer programmers because it's hexadecimal. So if you like the hexadecimal system, buy tubes of these.
And then, the 1 ounce, like we say, a tube of 10 and a tube of 25. 25 silver, 10 gold.
And how many half-ounce silver ones in a tube? You can't answer that because you'd have to check with the Royal Mint, and who knows? I think the answer to that ought to be who knows. Now, what about monster boxes? How many of these do you get?
So in a silver monster box, you'll get 500 coins.
Which size?
1 ounce.
Oh, of course.
In a gold monster box, you'll get 100 coins of 1 ounce.
Gold monster boxes used to be 500 1-ounce ones, but I'm going back to 1967 with Kruger Hans because that's what they came in, a brick. Anyway, there you go. So you don't know what else have we missed out. I've got a script here.
You can check the script. I think we've covered the majority of things there, just to let people know, obviously, if you've told them that we're quite busy and would recommend sort of ordering online.
The second page here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was right. Actually, this was quite nice because I'd put photos of all 7 sizes and types on the Silver Forum this morning in one of my idle minutes while I was having a coffee. And I got this message to say, the message with the half-ounce Gold Britannia has 2 reverse pictures. So I was telling about too quick and I didn't look, and I should rather reverse than obverse. I should have told him that, that's a rare mint ever one, and that's worth a lot of money. But he does say, and thank you for explaining about the half-ounce silver coins. I did wonder why they seem to be less commonly stocked. Oh, and then he also says, I think it's still true, 2 tubes of 1 ounce, and I think he means the 1 ounce gold ones from us, are a tiny bit cheaper than 1 tube of 1 ounce ones from the Royal Mint, which is very nice for him to say. People do notice things like that, and some people like half-ounce ones, so that's good. But actually, how long have we been talking now?
It's been 30 minutes now.
We could You've got to cut that down. Can we get that down to 3 minutes for short?
I mean, I'll try my best.
What, to get 3 minutes?
It might not make sense, but...
What about your mate from TikTok?
So yeah, we had a guy, he's called Man with the Hat, and he is a quite well-known TikToker, I think that's what you'd call him, and hopefully we'll be getting him in for a chat shortly. He's a gold collector, investor. He likes to melt down the gold and create jewellery with that. So very interesting guy, and we had some nice comments from him on a TikTok recently. So thank you very much, Stephen, for that, if you are watching this video. We look forward to working with him soon.
I bet we're not allowed to put a TikTok link on our YouTube videos, are we?
We'll pop one in the description for people to have a look at. I'm sure that'll be fine.
You think YouTube will allow that? We won't get banned.
We'll see.
Yeah, if anybody watches that, you could hardly ask for a better testimonial from anybody, totally unsolicited. So thank you very much, man with the hat. We ought to do some Chard hats, shouldn't we? And we could send him one.
I'm sure people would buy him. I just remembered as well, not to go on too much, but you said about rare mint errors, and I think we might have a video for that coming up soon.
Yeah, we saw yesterday, 2 days ago, I think, a 2025 1-ounce Gold Britannia with quite an interesting striking error. And yeah, we'll do a video about that. Oh, have we got time now? No, we're going home in 10 minutes, and this is Fizz Friday, and we haven't had time to have a drink at all. Not even a cup of tea. So I suppose I better stop waffling, and because otherwise it will take Christian twice as long to cut this down to the required sort of time, so I don't bore the pants off everybody. And I'll say thank you for listening and watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.